What's up, money growers? It is Jacob back here with another video talking to you guys today about credit cards, particularly about travel credit cards. Or, you can use these for whatever you want. I actually do have the Flagship rewards card here, and I use it for travel, and I use it for some day-to-day stuff as well. That's what we're going to be talking about here, doing a comparison of two credit cards that are popular for travel, and they actually do not beat you over the head with a high annual fee. So we're going to talk about Navy Federal's Visa Signature Flagship Rewards Credit Card and Bank of America's Travel Rewards Card. So guys, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Once again, I do appreciate you guys down in the comments section helping each other out with things like this, talking about these cards, talking about plans you have to get other cards in the future, and helping out other people who have questions about this, who are maybe new to credit and not as familiar. So let's go ahead and jump into this and start the side-by-side comparison. So as we look at this, all right, the two cards. So if we look at the Flagship, here's a sign-up offer they're offering right now, okay? So you get 40,000 bonus points, so a $400 value, when you spend $4,000 within 90 days of opening an account. So if you want, you can take those, the 40,000 points, bonus points, you can use them to, if you want to buy stuff online, use them to buy flights. You can, or if you just want to cash them, you get $400 of cash value. Now, the travel rewards card from Bank of America, what they're offering for their sign-up bonus, 25,000 online bonus points for $1,000 spent on purchase in the first 90 days of the account opening, okay? Now, you can redeem those for a $250 statement credit toward travel and dining purchases. So, you spend less. So you spend 1/4 the amount. They give you the same time to spend it, and you get a little over 50% of the amount of points and a little over 50% of the value from the Flagship card, but you're getting the statement credit towards travel and dining purchases. You're not getting, direct cash if that's your thing. So if you want the cash, then hey, Navy Federal Flagship might be your thing, but you got to spend $4,000 versus Bank of America's travel rewards card. You only have to spend $1,000 in 90 days. Now, as we continue here, the rewards, this is where the comparison gets kind of interesting, okay? So when you look at the Flagship, here's what they do. 3 points on travel purchases. So that's flights, hotel stays, which, everyone kind of expects that, right? Commuting expenses like tolls and parking. That also includes commuting expenses like rental cars. That includes Uber and Lyft, so rideshare. So you get triple the points on all of that, okay, with the Flagship card. Now, they give you 2 points in everything else, which is great because lots of cards, even travel cards, they'll give you 2 points in all the travel stuff and then 1 point in everything else. I mean, Navy Federal gives you 50% more points on travel stuff, and they give you double the points and everything else. So, and it's, 1 penny per point. So, which is pretty common with, different banks and different credit unions and things like that. So, you're getting a pretty good value when it comes to the amount of points you're getting with the Flagship card. Now, they also do give you the $100 in statement credits when you apply for global entry or TSA PreCheck. Now, with the travel rewards card, here's what you're looking at. Unlimited 1.5 points for every dollar you spend on all purchases everywhere, every time, and no expiration on points, if that's not clear enough for you. So you get the 1.5 points for every dollar, okay? Now, the preferred rewards members can earn 25 to 75% more points in every purchase, so they can earn up to 2.62 points, to be really specific, for every dollar spent everywhere, every time, all right? Now, as we continue with the features they offer, okay, so with the Flagship, you're looking at, there's no rewards limit. You can redeem the points for cash, like we talked about earlier. You travel, right, gift cards, merchandise, all that kind of stuff that you'd pretty much expect from a credit card. The rewards don't expire. You get your travel and emergency assistance, you get accident insurance, right, cell phone protection, all that kind of stuff, right? So if you got a higher credit score, then this can be a great card for you from Navy Federal. This is the hardest one to get that they have. So of the 6 cards they have, they do have the secured card, and then the end rewards, they do have the platinum, which is basically just a balance transfer card. So then of the rest of their cards, we can get rewards and points and cash back and all that kind of stuff. The Flagship is the toughest one to get. You do need to have the best credit score for this. So if you have the good credit score, then hey, the Flagship could definitely be something that could be valuable to you. Now, as we continue, and we're comparing the features with the Bank of America travel rewards card, okay? Now, one of the things they offer, they have no blackout dates or restrictions, and the points do not expire, okay? Now, they do have a FICO score program, which is only available for the primary card holder with an open and active consumer credit account. They have a FICO score available, so you can access your score and get updated monthly for free with the app, all that kind of stuff, all right? Now, as we continue, if we're looking at balance transfer and cash advance fees, Navy Federal, that's what they're known for, right? $0 in the balance transfer, $0 in the cash advance. Navy Federal has a pretty positive reputation for not charging a lot of fees, having very minimal or no fees for lots of things that other banks and credit unions either have small fee for, sometimes maybe a larger fee. So that's one of the things that helps Navy Federal's reputation, is the fact that they are very low fees and oftentimes have no fees with lots of things. Now, Bank of America, their balance transfer, you're looking at $10 or 3% of the amount of each transaction, whichever is greater. Cash advance, you have direct deposit and check cash advances, so $10 or 3%, whichever is greater. And then ATM, you have over-the-counter, same-day online, and cash equivalent cash advances, either $10 or 5% of the amount of the transaction, whichever is greater, right? It's always that whichever is greater when it comes to these kinds of things. Now, as we continue to look and compare, if you're looking at an annual fee, this is one of the cool things with both of these cards. So when you look at the annual fee, so the flagship card from Navy Federal, annual fee is $49, which is really not much. For a lot of these travel cards, I mean, you know, sometimes you get $95, you can get hundreds of dollars, right? $400, $500, $550. Obviously, just depending on the card, right? It just depends on the card, whether it's from Bank of America, Navy Federal, Chase, American Express, right? I mean, some of these cards, you know, can get hundreds and hundreds of dollars for an annual fee. And obviously, they offer a good amount of benefits to help offset that annual fee, to help justify it, or else people would never get the card. But with Navy Federal, the flagship is the only card of the 6 that they have that has an annual fee, and it's only $49. That's it. So the one card they have with an annual fee of $49. The foreign transaction fee, $0. Again, Navy Federal not known for having high fees and that kind of thing. That is definitely not part of their reputation. Now, the Bank of America Travel Rewards card, their annual fee is $0. All right, so that's one of their big benefits. No annual fee on this card. So if you're somebody who really just wants to avoid the annual fee, that's a big turnoff for you. That's a big factor when it comes to applying for a card. Then hey, this could wind up being a great card for you, whether you travel a little or whether you travel a lot. The fact that this card does not cost you anything. So if you use it for a while and you decide to keep it as part of your credit card arsenal, it's not going to cost you anything just to have it, okay? And like Navy Federal, their foreign transaction fee is $0. So again, both these cards, no foreign transaction fee, which is big when you're traveling, of course, international, right? And as we continue here, so we're going to purchase, balance transfer, variable APR. Navy Federal, like pretty much all of their cards, for the most part, 9.99% up to 18%. Their cards do not go over 18%. They just don't do that, all right? So Bank of America, you're looking at purchase, 0% introductory APR for the first 15 statement closing dates following the opening of the account. So you got a year and 3 months. You got that 0% APR. Then after that, you're looking at 13.99 to 23.99, and that's the same rate you're going to get with the balance transfer, 13.99 to 23.99. So again, it's going to be higher than Navy Federal, but I mean, if you're responsible with the card usage, I mean, you're not going to be, you know, I mean, you can avoid this, right? This is avoidable, having to pay this interest on this kind of thing. So Navy Federal does have a lower interest rate, but they both have obviously pros and cons to these different cards that we're looking at, right? And with all that being said, go ahead and subscribe to the channel like I said earlier. So hopefully this was a good comparison for you guys. If you're looking for some travel credit cards that are not going to cost you an arm and a leg when it comes to annual fee or just fees in general, these can be 2 good options for you. If you got one of these 2, tell me about it down below, whether you like them, whether you don't like them. Other than that, again, I appreciate you guys watching and spending some of your day with me here on the channel. That's going to be it for this video. And until next time, keep growing your money.